Hey, welcome back to our Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl walkthrough. This is part 11, if I'm correct. In the last episode, we took on basically the entirety of Team Galactic by ourselves. We took on the Galactic headquarters in Sunyshore City, headed to the peak of Mount Coronet, where we encountered Cyrus, defeated Cyrus, and captured the box legendary, the mascot legendary of this game, Dialga. Would have been Palkia if I was playing Shining Pearl. In this episode, we are going to capture the legendary Pokemon that we freed from Team Galactic's clutches in the last episode. But first, you may notice we are here in Jubilife City. You are going to want to very quickly head to this building right here, where we're going to be able to upgrade our Poketch a little bit, get some new apps, which is really nice. The first one isn't too important. You're going to be able to get more than the two I'm going to obtain, but just for the sake of, I don't know, the length of the video, we're going to obtain the memo pad. That one doesn't matter. What matters is this app right here, the marking map Poketch app. So that was a Poketch app. Yeah, I did say that correctly. So the marking map is going to enable us to track Pokemon that are roaming in the overworld, which was a brand new mechanic. No, it wasn't. I mean, the app was, but it was a mechanic introduced in Generation 2, enhanced in this game. I believe it's app 12. Let's find it. Okay, let's just skip ahead. App 12, perfect. Pokemon will show up here on the map. There's no Pokemon roaming just yet, and that's what we are going to do now. So we're going to head to Lake Verity. So we're just going to take a short flight to Twinleaf Town. That makes it sound so much more interesting than what we're actually doing. There will be slight prep work. Getting that app is part of that. It's part of that prep work. We're going to head on over here to the Verity Lakefront. I'm going to surf on over to the island that we couldn't see at the very beginning of the game. I mean, it was sort of alluded to. You could sort of see it. Head on over here. All the clouds disappear, I think. Did I see that visual effect right? I don't know. Beer Barrel dies, apparently. Its tail was just... ugh. Here's Mesprit in this lake. What am I on about? Mesprit flew off somewhere. It's a bit of a tease. It's going to fly all over Sinnoh now. Professor Rowan is just basically going to say, well, I'm telling you, in that you are going to want to use the marking map app. Try saying that 3 times quickly. It seems as if it wanted to play with you. Yeah, so because we were born here, it wants to play a game with us. The other 2 legendaries aren't going to be this annoying to find. As of right now, you can tell in the top right-hand corner, it is just above, it's on Route 211, right next to Eterna City. So, next, we are going to head to Flower Roma Town. This is the best place to really utilize the strategy I'm going to show you guys, because we are just going to alternate between route and routes. So Route 205 and the Valley Windworks until it appears in our designated position. So as you can tell, every time we change route, it changes location. Right now, it is just on Route 203, just to the east of Jubilife. Now it's on Route 202. We go back and forth. Now it's on Route 203. It will move eventually. Now it's on Route 206. Infinite, you're getting in the way here. Back to Route 203. This is how you do it. You just basically go back and forth until it's on the route that you want it to be in. It's going to cycle through the same areas at times. It's on that route, Route 202, now it's on Route 201, now it's Route 226 or something. This is how you do it. You will also want 1 Repel and a Pokemon below the level of 50 but above the level of 20. So when Mesprit is on this desired route, you can just simply use a Repel and it will be a guaranteed encounter, because the Repel trick will block out any Pokemon that are below level 49, but won't block out any Pokemon that are level 50 and above. So, yeah, pretty good. So we're just going to do this until it appears. I would like to show you it actually appearing. There we go, it's getting closer. Now it's getting farther away. Now it's getting closer. Please appear, like, Route 205 right now, please. It didn't. It's on Route 204. Back to Route 202. It's being a bit of a tease here. Now it's headed up to Eterna with 211 again. No, it's here. I was going to say we'll skip ahead until it appears. So what you want to do now, it's wasted 5 minutes of our time. You want to put up a rappel. It can be any rappel. And all you have to do is run around in the grass. It'll take a second to appear. And here it is. Here it is with its epic legendary music. It can be shiny, but its shiny status is confirmed when you first speak to it. So make sure if you do want to capture it, you do want to shiny hunt it, save in front of it at the lake. Mesprit. So Mesprit is probably the most well-balanced of these 3 lake trio Pokemon. 105 stats in everything other than HP and speed. It's a decent Pokemon if you want to take on the Battle Tower later on in the game. I've used it before to get to a streak of 100. Simply because it's got a very nice move pool for that. Because it doesn't specialize in anything, I find it hard to, I don't know, really suggest using it. I mean, it's a legendary Pokemon and those stats are freaking insane. So you can't go wrong using it. It's going to be the same with all 3 of these. Like, they're legendary Pokemon. Look at those stats. They're freaking amazing. I've saved my Master Ball for this. I saved my Master Ball for roaming Pokemon. There will be a future roaming Pokemon in an upcoming episode. We're going to use it on this one. If you do want to encounter it and keep it in battle, basically, if you try to battle it now, it will stick around for 1 attack, and then it will flee. To negate that, you can use something like Mean Look, or you can use a Pokemon with Arena Trap or something like that. I don't have any of those. I'm just going to use my Master Ball. I wouldn't really recommend using your Master Ball. There's better Pokemon you can use the Master Ball on, like if you run into a surprise shiny Pokemon like Abra that can teleport on the first turn. But we're using it. It's there to be used. There we go. M for Master Ball, M for Mesprit. Also get some decent experience. Perfect. Right. Next legendary Pokemon is going to see us head to the Lake Aquity. We will not need the marking app anymore because we've encountered the only roaming Pokemon at this point in the game. Like I said, there will be another in the post game. So now we are going to encounter Uxie, and we're going to get rid of this from the top right hand corner because it's not necessary anymore. Hopefully we don't need, actually we've still got the repeller, so perfect. Just gonna make our way to the entrance here. Like with all legendary Pokemon, I recommend saving in front of these encounters because even though this generation introduced the ability to... Oh, Bibarel does just die. Wow, that's... Okay. You served your purpose well. Because if you do take on the Elite Four and like beat the Elite Four, they will respawn here if you do like accidentally defeat them or whatever. We're not going to save because we are ballsy, apparently. Let's do it. Second legendary Pokemon of the episode. Let's make this quick. These can be shiny hunted again. Just save in front of it. We are not shiny hunting them. Might do it on stream. That'd be fun. Let's do that, maybe. Sort of. Right. Uxie's attack fell. Awaiting directions. We are going to Thunder Wave it. I believe it has synchronized. Let's talk about it. So Uxie is more defensive of this trio. You can tell with its base 130 and defense and special defense. Again, it's a legendary Pokemon. It's going to do fantastic in whatever role you play it as. Psychic type Pokemon, really good type as well. I prefer the final of the trio that we are going to encounter simply because it's more offensive, which makes it better for the main story. But it definitely has its uses, so yeah, very nice. Can we risk another Spark? I don't think we can. So I want to switch to Infernape and Power Up Punch just to get it below that 10% health mark. because that'll make it easier to catch. Yeah, make sure to paralyze it or send it to sleep. Sleep is preferred, though not required. Get it below 10% health, which is basically, if it's in red health, you'll be able to tell it's below 10%. Power punch is slightly risky. If we critted there, that could have been bad. No more attacks. Infinite we're going to sack off anyway because it's fighting type. This has got multiple psychic type attacks, so we're going to send out Kadabra because it resists a couple of Uxie's attacks. This isn't going to be as hard to catch as the Dialga because it's not going to be able to deal as much damage as the Dialga did. I'm hoping these 37 Ultra Balls are going to be enough to capture the remaining 2 legendary Pokemon we're catching. We'll see. We'll see. So Psychic is resisted, but still does a big chunk. I might have to buy some healing items for Azelf, but we'll see. We're just going to keep chucking Ultra Balls. I pretty much gave you all of the advice. A bit of advice maybe. Bring a Full Swiper. Mew, if you've obtained that, if you played through Let's Go, Mew can learn Full Swipe, and if you've been using that, you can Full Swipe and get it down to 1 HP. It can also learn a whole bunch of like status attacks. Simply by TM. 1, it only shakes once. Okay then. Do you just have attacking like attacks? Toughed it out. You know what? We are going to Hyper Potion here and just we're going to try and keep Kadabra alive because it resists the attacks. Actually, maybe a strategy for this. And this is barring a critical hit. We use a couple of special defenses, just so. Yeah, look how much less damage that's doing already. We use a couple of these. I'll start chucking Ultra Balls after. I'll probably skip to when we catch it because I don't want to keep you guys like waiting around. This is just like boring button pressing stuff. I could tell you about my day, but my day has just revolved around this game, so. Not much to talk about. So we'll chuck a couple more Ultra Balls and then we'll skip to when we catch it. Does this catch it? No. One more Ultra Ball. Be nice. Be kind. We're not going to be hitting you anymore, so your special defense can be raised as high as you wanted. 1, 2. I thought it was going to be nice. Okay. We'll skip ahead to when we catch Uxie. 2, 3. Nice, there we go. We got Uxie. That didn't take too long. We should have enough Ultra Balls to be able to capture Azelf, but we are going to just heal up our Pokemon first. Maybe get a revival too. Luxray's level 50, very nice. Lucaria's level 38, probably not going to catch up in time. Annoyingly, unfortunately. Okay, one last legendary Pokemon to go, and then we can head off to Sunyshore City for the final gym. Very nice. Okay, so we are just going to head to Pastoria City because that's the quickest way of getting to Lake Valor. Yeah. So I'll quickly go heal up, buy some items, and I will see you at Pastoria City. Yeah. See you in a second. Right, I didn't just get items, I also took a look at its level up move pool at level 50, because I am very threatened by Azelf's superior frickin' physical and special attack. It's a very offensive Pokemon, it's had some very problematic tweets, so I've been very clever. I've been big brain about this. I've caught a dark type Pokemon, which I'll show you right here. We got Stunky. We will put it into our party right now. Basically, once we've weakened it, once we've weakened the Azelf, we will switch into that, and the being of willpower will not be able to attack us. So honestly, I'd recommend you pick up a dark type Pokemon for both Uxie and Azelf, just so you're not having to waste like healing items and stuff like that. In Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, obviously you can pick up that was close. That tuber has been freaking annoying. In Brilliant Diamond, you can pick up Pokemon like Murkrow, Stunky, which obviously we've got. In Shining Pearl, you might be out of luck. Can't really think of any Dark-type Pokemon you could catch. Sneasel. Catch a Sneasel. That would be good enough. Sneasel, Route 216, Route 217, and Aquity Lakefront. Anyway, we are here at the Valor Lakefront. We got 30 Ultra Balls, which should be enough if the last two lake freaking things... I don't like watching that. I don't like watching Bibarel just die there. Yeah, what was I saying? If the last two of the Lake Trio have been anything to go by, yeah, 30 should be enough. Make our lives easy, please. We're gonna Thunder Wave you. You're my favourite of the trio. If that speaks for anything. I was gonna say please be shiny, but honestly, it'd probably just look like I'm cheating. So no, it wasn't shiny. Okay, Azelf. As I've said, the more aggressive of the trio, the more offensive of the trio, the more attacking of the trio. Probably my favourite of the trio, as I've already said, especially for main story, simply due to the fact it's got all the right stats in all of the right places. Brilliant speed, brilliant physical and special attack. Overall, brilliant. Good move pool. Not the best move pool. You'd hope it would maybe have a bit more variety, but unfortunately it does not. In competitive play, it's more of a lead Pokemon. You set up Stealth Rocks and then you just explode. At least that's how it used to be played in Generation 4. I kind of tailed off after Generation 4. But overall, my favourite of the trio. I really like Azelf, and I will like it more if it does an extra sensory or psychic on this turn, so we can get a power-up punch off, so we can lower its health just a little bit more. Because, yeah, its base 70 defenses don't make for weakening this very well. Bring a Pokemon that can maybe full swipe it. Keep nasty plotting, that's fine. We've got Stunky. Big brain, 200 IQ. Good advice. That's why you guys come to this channel, right? Good advice. Infinite doesn't just get fainted there. I think it's dead. Taking a boosted +4 extra sensory there from an Azelf, a legendary Pokemon. Despite Stunky being level 14, it's not going to get touched. It's not going to get hit one bit. It's just going to be able to sit here. We're going to be able to just put our legs up, throw some Ultra Balls. Hopefully it catches very quickly too. I thought, Azelf, I've been singing your praises the entire video. That would have been very, very generous of you. If you want a variety of Pokeball that will do better than Ultra Balls, bring Dusk Balls here. We are in a cave, so Dusk Balls will be boosted by 4, whereas Ultra Balls are boosted by 2.5, I think. Ultra Balls are not the best way to catch these Pokemon, but just for the sake of, I don't know. I didn't want to get Dusk Balls for Dialga because it's still the middle of the day, stuff like that. Yeah, the moves that Azelf has, having a look at its level up move pool in Generation 8, it should have Imprison, Nasty Plot, which Nasty Plot is terrifying, Psychic and Extra Sensory, which will deal damage. If it boosts its special attack, which it can do in 3 turns with Nasty Plot, even X special defending yourself, your Pokemon are going to go down in 1 or 2 hits. It's going to be very expensive in terms of revives and hyper potions, stuff like that, to try and capture this. Please, for the love of God, bring a dark type Pokemon to this battle. It will make your life so much easier. So I think what we're going to do, because Azelf feels like being a little bit of a nuisance right now, we're just going to skip ahead until we've captured it. So yeah, I will cut ahead through the magic of video editing, woo, until we catch it. See you guys in a second. 2, 3. Oh my god, 113 Ultra Balls. I sung Azelf's praises and Lord, it made me work for it. Oh my life, god. That was a pain. I wasn't expecting that. I'm kind of in my own little world now. I've been on Reddit, I've been on Twitter, I've just been I'm not in recording mode right now. We're gonna keep old moves. Right, we got one last thing we want to do in this freaking episode, and that's get to Sunyshore City through Route 222. It's not gonna take too long. I think most of the trainers are skippable there. On this specific attempt at trying to capture Azelf, only one of our Pokemon fainted, and that was Uxie. So, what a nightmare that was. Yeah, I won't be using Ultra Balls again, because that was painful. We might retire Kadabra here. It's been an honor. It's been a privilege. We are going to use Azelf. I feel a bit bad using a legendary Pokemon, but it's so good. I'm treating myself. I deserve this. It's been a hard 2 years, right? I deserve a treat. I deserve that. Right, you guys aren't going to judge me. At least it's not Dialga, right? Though it is crippled by paralysis and low health. What I'm trying to find is the freaking super repels here. Use item, and then we'll put Infernape into first place, because Infernape is going to be the Pokemon we rely on for this gym. So from here we can just go straight to Sunyshore. We don't even have to fly anywhere. It's very close by, thankfully. Not normally, before this point in the game, and you don't have to catch the legendary deities here, the legendary lake trio. But after you capture or defeat Dialga, you are able to come here to Route 22. Normally it's blocked. In Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, there's only one new Pokemon available here, which is really a massive shame, because in Platinum you get Pokemon like Magnemite, which would have been really nice. Unfortunately, it's Purugly, as I've been saying about its pre-evolution, Glameow, which I couldn't remember the name of for a second. It's just a speed merchant. That's all I'm trying to say. What's a Spleed? I don't know what a Spleed is. It's got okay physical attack, but its defenses are atrocious. And again, it's a normal type Pokemon. Unfortunately, it's not a specialist in anything, and I tend to only use like specialists. Like, I use Pokemon that are super effective against other Pokemon, so I don't know. I can counter the gyms. Look, I'm phoning it in. It's been a long hour of trying to capture these freaking lake trio. Obviously, Mesprit was fine because we used the Master Ball on it, but Azelf decided it wanted to be a massive freaking pain. I wish we had a grass type here to use. I missed Kadabra already. We're just gonna Earthquake. Even if it's not gonna be able to KO us, I'm sure. So we'll see. Maybe I should have close combated for the stab. We'll do that next turn, because otherwise Water Pulse would have done more damage. I think this is the only required fight on this route. I'll go back and take them all on, because level 43s, they're nice. It's nice experience, right? Final Pokemon. What's it gonna be? If we can't take it on with Infernape, then we'll simply okay, great, Machoke. Then we'll simply revive Luxray, but we don't need to. Maybe I should have healed up Azelf, because we could have used the very nice Psychic on this with Nasty Plot. Stunky was fantastic. Stunky fulfilled its role, made me very happy, made me smile. Good stuff. Lucario is almost actually caught up to where the trainer battles are. Not too sure about the final gym leader. Honey Tree right there. Right, okay, here we are in Sunyshore City. We're gonna have a brief encounter with someone we'll be meeting a little bit later on. Yo, fellow trainer, there's no masking the aura of serious toughness around you and your Pokemon. Oops, sorry. I should introduce myself. The name's Flint. I'm one of the Pokemon League's Elite Four. Spoilers. You're very cute in Chibi form. I just had this idea. Maybe you can pull it off. It's about the city's gym leader. He's really lost his enthusiasm lately because there's been so few good challengers worth his time. He's so bored that he spends all his time renovating the gym. Then the blackout happened. That sure didn't lift his mood. You know where I'm going with this, don't you? I need you to give him a battle that's so hard it will reignite his passion for battling. I'm counting on you, Hotshot. Okay, I can do that but not now, in the next episode. So I'll see you guys then. I really appreciate you guys watching.